What if Epic Fetus wasn't trash and actually had amazing synergies with some of the game's best items? Welcome back, everybody. We covered Dr. Fetus already, so I figured let's just do them all.
I'm still here. I'm still dancing. I'm back. Hello. Just like to say hi to my mom. I just like to... Not again.
For those of you who don't know, Epic Fetus is a very rare, very powerful item. But as it says in the wiki, Epic Fetus overrides most items in the game. I think Repentance did a very good job trying to bring those synergies back, including Brimstone, Tech, and Bomber Boy. But today we got so much more for you. First one on the list, My Reflection. Oh boy, should be good. The synergy is the target is slowly pulled towards you. Okay, not like the enemy target, like the X of the bomb. That's horrible. That is the worst. All right, Epic Fetus still trash. Ooh, crawl space. Oh, look at this. Golden Cobweb. All future blue spiders and flies will become golden. Golden spiders and flies apply Midas freeze effect on touch. Wow. That's a different mod, you guys. Let's get back to the actual mod showcase here. Get out of here, fly.
No, I just wanted to dance. No.
Unmodded Isaac. No change. Nothing. Next up, glitter bombs. Killing an enemy has a chance to spawn a pickup. This is different from unmodded because unmodded, the missile itself has a chance to spawn a pickup. So now you have the added effect of enemies also sometimes hang out with more stuff. Or possibly it's been overridden and only enemies drop. No, there we go. So bombs drop stuff, enemies drop stuff, more stuff. Guess who's back? Remote Detonator. The synergy is target never shoot on their own. Using it automatically causes all targets to fire. That's good. I like this. So the target just sits there and waits until you press the space. Awesome. It says all targets because you could have something like Monstro's Lung. James, you liar. The other targets fire automatically. And here I was, showing it off, thinking that you were some honest person. Unmodded, nothing. Moving on to Cursed Eye. While being completely overridden and unmodded version, this mod adds the synergy, taking damage while the target is active, teleports you. Targets shoot several rockets at once. So, once again, kind of a bad one. It makes sense, but it makes our life harder. How many rockets at once? Oh, that's just all in one dump. Okay, that's actually pretty powerful. That might be worth it. I thought they were going to do the whole, like, multiple rockets one after another. Much like something that you would see from Quad Shot Epic Fetus. All right. Not as bad as I thought. Next up, it's Ocular Rift. It's back. The synergy spawns a rift when a rocket explodes. This one being different than Dr. Fetus because every single bomb now drops the Ocular Rift portals. Very, very powerful. Very, very nice. Obviously, if you kill every single enemy with the bomb, it does not matter. Let's try not doing that. Cool stuff. And then your next bomb can be a little bit more accurate. Pretty sure I just broke the Geneva Convention by bombing the free hug beggar. Unmodded, of course. Nothing happens. Next up, we have Hemolacria. Fires several small arcing tears when a rocket explodes. Good stuff. I like it. Completely unnecessary. Once again, though, really going to add some meaningful damage to any boss fight. Everyone else is basically just going to die with the bomb. Unmodded. Obviously, no interaction. Guess who's back? Compound Fracture. Fires several bone tears in random directions when a rocket explodes. Interesting how James decided to go a different way from the Dr. Fetus synergy with this item, which of course spawned bone spurs when the bombs exploded. I kind of like the idea of bone spurs a little bit better. This isn't horrible. Very similar to Hemolacria. Pretty unnecessary, but still appreciated that it's there. Unmodded. Just a giant fart in your mouth. Big item coming up. We got Tech X. Shoots Tech X lasers in all four directions when a rocket explodes. Once again, similar to the last two. This making a lot more sense than what it does unmodded, which shoots out tech lasers in all directions. Still a great combination, but the tech ball is making more sense and potentially doing more damage because of the shot speed. Be curious to know which one you guys actually like better. Coming up next, a very unexpected synergy. ball of tar. Rockets leave behind slowing creep when exploding. Makes sense to me. Seems like kind of a sleeper, but if you think about the potential in any kind of boss fight or in a room where you have enemies that are barreling down on you, this could potentially save your life. Unmodded, of course. Not doing that. Next up, we got chocolate milk. Rockets deal 1.2 times more damage. Simple, very simple. Would we be able to tell that by bombing enemies? No, probably not. Bosses? Maybe. But as you can see, compared to unmodded, it's dealing 84 damage instead of 70. Number 1 is up next with a synergy that reduces the amount of time till targets fire. So without it, it takes a little bit for the bomb to actually drop. Once you pick up number 1, they are coming down quite fast. This actually really good. The biggest problem that I have with Epic Fetus, of course, is waiting for the target to fire and getting hit by enemies that walk into me. But now, wow, this might just be like one of my favorite synergies. That's Isaac's heart. No way. Nope. Unmodded, of course. No difference. And now moving on to Cricket's body. Spawns 4 small low damage bombs after the rocket explodes. What's this gonna look like? Okay, that's a very short range little bomb drop. Probably due to my reduced range by picking up Cricket's body. If I give myself some heals so I have higher range, it's still pretty low actually. Still pretty tight blast. Is it shot speed that's the problem here? No, it's just a super tight blast. Another synergy that probably won't be very meaningful for most enemies, but incredibly impactful for boss fights. Unmodded, there is no interaction. Moving on to Lump of Coal. Rockets deal more damage the further away they are from you. Once again, very straightforward. Same as in Dr. Fetus. Gonna need a dummy to really test this one out. We got 79.1 there. And 93.9 there. Unmodded, of course. Not doing that. Very excited about the next one. Soy Milk. Rockets do reduce damage, but holding down the fire button repeatedly shoots targets. It sounds like it's going to be messy. Okay. Yeah, wow. Not advisable for one's health and safety, but this does make sense, and it is kind of awesome. Yeah, pretty reduced damage here. Each bomb only doing 9.8. But if you're able to hit all your rockets, I guess it's not that bad. Or you just have a bunch of spider enemies. That feels good. Burn in hell. Yeah, it's really difficult to steer this. Ah! Unmodded. The damage of your rockets are significantly reduced. Not as much as in the mod, but your fire rate stays the same. So it's just really, really, really bad. Next up, an item that I personally dislike very much. Ludovico Technique. The synergy here, you have a permanent target that you control with your tears. The target automatically spawns a rocket when close to an enemy. That sounds really good. So I can hold this over top my face and nothing happens until an enemy comes near. It's kind of like a proximity mine. But because you don't know exactly when it will drop, it can hurt you. Especially since when you walk into a room, it starts on top of your own face. So potentially good, potentially really, really bad. Unmodded, completely overridden. Next up, a kind of unexpected but not surprising synergy. Dr. Fetus. Spawns a quick fuse Dr. Fetus bomb after the rocket explodes. You would think that there should be some sort of synergy for this double fetus. This one being very similar to some of the other synergies that we've already looked at. Honestly, I would appreciate it if there were just 1 or 2 synergies in this mod that were kind of a joke. This one seems ripe for that. Maybe instead of a missile, it's just a fetus that drops down and has a mini mushroom cloud effect. Maybe you press the fire button and a little fetus comes out riding in a tank that just starts dropping shells on enemies. Maybe I'm asking too much from this mod creator. That's just my 2 cents. Unmodded, completely overridden, nothing happens. Last but not least, we have the combination of Epic Fetus and Brimstone doing the exact same thing as unmodded, but specifically adding in a synergy for Azazel's tiny Brimstone laser and Tainted Azazel's skinny Brimstone laser. Once again, huge shout out to James for adding in a mod that's specifically designed to take the base game and make it more fun. I'm loving these interactions. I can't wait to see more. Don't forget that you guys can add in your own suggestions on the mod page itself. Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys.